True North Metrics presents A Tale of Two Brothers and the Restaurant Report. This is Peter. Peter is a brilliant restaurateur. He's been in the business for 10 years and he knows it inside out. This year though, February has been a complete wipeout. He is down 25% on this time last year. His gut instinct tells him that the market wants a better value offering, so he totally revamps the menu, buys cheaper produce and reduces the average main course price to €10, down from 15. However, revenue continues to hit the floor. It looks like he made a bad call. 6 months later and Peter is out of business. This is Jack, Peter's twin brother. Jack also runs a restaurant on the other side of town, and he too was down 25% on this time last year. However, Jack uses the Restaurant Report, a business intelligence tool for restaurants from True North Metrics. He knows from the Restaurant Report that the city is down on average 40% from this time last year, so at only 25% down, Jack is trading much better than the average restaurant. He has also been using the Restaurant Report to gather feedback from customers via text messages. Customers are asked to rate quality, service, value and cleanliness. So far, Jack's ratings look pretty good, except for service, which you can see from the report is a little bit below the industry average. He's been able to make a few small adjustments to his menu based on comments he has seen from customers on the Restaurant Report dashboard. Using the Restaurant Report, Jack can also gather employee feedback. He has noticed a trend over the last few months showing that employee satisfaction ratings have been slipping. So, Jack decides to take the staff on a team building day to boost work satisfaction rates. He knows well that happier staff will lead to better service. He also decides to introduce a bring your own booze policy, as some feedback he received has mentioned the cost of wine at his restaurant. Because he's been using the Restaurant Report to gather feedback via SMS, he has a large database of mobile phone numbers of customers who have previously dined at his restaurant. And using the Restaurant Report marketing feature, Jack sends a text to the database of customers telling them all about his new fantastic bring your own booze policy. So, to date, Jack's business continues to perform very well. He now has the tools to measure market share, employee loyalty, and customer loyalty. And furthermore, he has an effective marketing tool. Whenever sales become particularly slow, he can send out a promotional text message to his customer database and have things back on track in no time. Quite simply, he could not run his business without the Restaurant Report. Would his brother Peter have made different decisions and still be in business if he had been using the Restaurant Report? So, what's the takeaway message from this story? Well, quite simply, you can't control what you can't measure. The story illustrates the value of business intelligence and performance measurement solutions for a small business. Would you consider driving your car if your dashboard looks something like this and you had no idea about your speed or your fuel? Well, in reality, this is what happens every day in the small and medium enterprise sector. Businesses continuously run their operation without knowing what the customer satisfaction rates are, what the employee satisfaction rates are, and how they're performing versus the rest of the marketplace. Research shows that 95% of dissatisfied customers will not voice their opinions to the business concerned. However, 90% of those customers will go on to tell their family and their friends and anyone who wants to hear about it about their experience. It also costs 7 to 10 times more to acquire new customers and get them through the door than it is to hold on to your existing customers. So in summary, there needs to be a move from decisions that are based on emotion and guesswork to ones that are more data-driven and metrics-based. Don't take it from me. Peter Drucker, the father of modern management, said, "What gets measured gets managed." In the current economic climate, businesses must engage with their customers and employees, and they must also keep track of the wider context and understand how they are performing against their competitors. So, if at the end of the day you want to be a Jack and not a Peter, True North Metrics advise you to use the Restaurant Report.